Next comes synchronizing. So all these should move in the same rate here. There, just like that. Now, if you have precision dowel pins, that's the best way to do this. If you don't, nice finishing nails will help. They're all pretty consistent diameter. So what we're going to do is we're going to put one in there. Wheel it around to where it's in like the highest spot. Then we're going to go to each one. And this should be like a tight fit, but not super tight. It should slide in and out. Oh, this one's kind of not. This one's like a little too tight. Oh, actually, those two are both too tight. And this one's a little loose. So, let's swap this out here to that one there. That one's got a nice loose fit. That one's extra loose. That one's got a tight fit. All right, so you always want to sync off of the carburetor that the throttle cable is directly attached to. In this case, it's this carburetor here. I'm gonna guess this is carburetor 3, as in 1, 2, 3. And that's because there is no adjustment in between the throttle cable here and this throttle plate. So when you sync these, you want to sync each one to this one. So sync that one to that one, that one to that one, and that one to that one. Otherwise, if this one's a little off and then you sync the next one to it, you're compounding the problem. So with that one right there, this one's a little light and this one's are a little too tight. So what we're going to do to adjust this, we're going to get in here with our Phillips screwdriver. Now think about this for a second. Which way is this got to go? So this throttle plate is open a little bit too much. So we're actually going to back this off a little bit. I'm going to slide this in out of here. And I'm going to move it back and forth with my fingertip. And we're going to do this until it gets tight. Wait, it got loose. I was turning it the wrong way. Oh, right there. Oh. Hey, right there. That feels pretty good. This one's a little tight. So we're going to back this one off ever so slightly. There's more than ever so slightly. What's going on there? Oh, wow, that one was way off. Okay. Okay, there's two loose. How about there is good. Then check that one. Compare it to this one. All right, each one of those feels the same. Now the other trick I like to do afterwards is then hold it up to the light. This is not the most precision way to do it in the world, but if one of them is out, when you hold it up to the light, you'll be able to see it. Make sure your idle speed is backed all the way off when you do that too, by the way. Yeah. So with each one held up the light, there's the same even amount of light going through there. So we're good to go. So these are all bench synced. Now you can put your bleed screws in, if there's any that aren't out, and just set all these to the exact same setting. In this case, it's one full turn out. And there you have it. That is your bench sync. Honestly, 9 times out of 10, that's probably going to be good enough. It never hurts to throw the vacuum gauges onto this port, on these 4 ports while it's running. That will, give you a more accurate description of what's going on at idle. But honestly, the majority of the time, that's usually pretty good. You want to make sure, you're synchronizing is you want to make sure all 4 plates open and close at the exact same time. Otherwise, one cylinder would be working harder. And you want to make sure your mix screws are at the same spot. Usually what you're going to end up having to adjust to fine-tune it with the synchro gauges is usually your mix screws. Sometimes you'll have to adjust your throttle plates. Maybe your feeler gauge technique with the finishing nail won't be perfect and you'll have to fine tune it a little bit. But usually it's just your mix screws. If you're lucky, the mixed screws are on top, and then they're easy to get with the tank off the motorcycle. If you're unlucky, you got to get your hand in here with a tiny little screwdriver in between the bottom of the carburetor and the transmission. Thanks for nothing, guys. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. These are essentially ready to reinstall. Yeah, that's all I got. Check out my other carburetor videos.